Why doesn't God deal with all the injustice and wrong and evil in the world? It's a great question. Normal question. One we often ponder, or some of us do anyway. Well, welcome to Coffee and Revelation. We're in Revelation chapter 6, which kind of answers this question. And we're at verse 12 as the sixth seal is opened. Let me just read it to you. I watched as he opened the sixth seal. There was a great earthquake. The sun turned black like sackcloth made of goat hair. The whole moon turned blood red, and the stars in the sky fell to earth, as figs drop from a fig tree when shaken by a strong wind. The heavens receded like a scroll being rolled up, and every mountain and island was removed from its place. Then the kings of the earth, the princes, the generals, the rich, the mighty, and everyone else, both slave and free, hid in caves and among the rocks of the mountains. They called to the mountains and the rocks, "Fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of their wrath has come, and who can withstand it?" The wrath of the Lamb, just a great phrase. The great day of their wrath has come, or his wrath perhaps. But what's going on here? Well, this has been promised throughout the whole Bible, this whole day of judgment. The question that we asked at the beginning, why doesn't God come and deal with all of this? Well, he is going to come and deal with all of this. That's kind of the point. So this sixth seal takes a series of images from Isaiah, Hosea, Ezekiel, and Joel to talk about the great judgment coming on the earth. The sun turning black, the rolling up of the sky like a scroll, and the great earthquake. So, for example, Ezekiel 38, verse 19 to 20. "In my zeal and fiery wrath I declare that at that time there shall be a great earthquake in the land of Israel. The fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the beasts of the field, every creature that moves along the ground, and all the people on the face of the earth will tremble at my presence. The mountains will be overturned, the cliffs will crumble, and every wall will fall to the ground." It's a great judgment that is coming. It's as though everything is being shaken up. It's as though all the lights are being turned off. It's as though this symbolism is just telling us this great day is a day of great horror in some way. When this day comes, that's it. It's all over. The judgment has finally arrived. The judgment that, by the way, we're calling for when we ask the question, why doesn't God come and deal with this? Right now, it's because he's patient, not wanting anyone to perish and us to come to him. Do you know, I was in... let me go back a bit. Let me go back to think of this. We want equality, don't we? We want equality between the kings of the earth, the princes, the generals, the rich, the mighty, and everyone else, both slave and free. And here's the equality. They all flee before the wrath of the Lamb. There's no difference in that. These mighty kings, these powerful and wealthy people, they're the same as the slaves. I was thinking about that one time. I was walking in Dundee and I went into a record store. We had these things in those days. Videos and everything else. And the song that I'm going to play you just now came up. And it was stunning because it came on in the background as background music. And it was like the whole store stopped. And people looked. And I could see it really impacted. And you watched the video on this as well. And I do hope that YouTube are going to let me play it, because I think it illustrates precisely what I'm saying. There's a day of judgment coming where God's going to cut you down. You can run on for a long time, but we're all equal on the day of judgment. How will you stand in the day of judgment? Me? I've got nothing. I can't say to God, this is what I did, or I didn't do that, or whatever. I just got to simply say, I'm standing here in the name of Christ. And I can't experience the wrath of the Lamb because he experienced the wrath that was due to me on the cross. And I think, again, that's just a wonderful truth. All right, we shall see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye.